Sailors with the Libyan Coast Guard throw a lifeline to a boat full of migrants, who throw it back in the water. "We don't want it," this man shouts. Since the beginning of 2014, more than 33,000 people have died trying to cross the Mediterranean, according to the International Organization of Migration. Yet these people don't want to be rescued, because rescue means returning to Libya. Eventually, one of the sailors jumps overboard and swims to the boat and attaches the rope. Reluctantly, the migrants climb onto the Coast Guard ship. "Death is better," says one of the women. There's little love between rescuers and rescued. "You're all cursing Libya, you animals," shouts a sailor.
Shut up!
28 people were on the rickety boat, 22 from Somalia, 5 from Bangladesh, 1 from Yemen, fleeing the conflict, chaos, and poverty that is the new world disorder. Abdus Samad from Somalia explains why he tried to make this dangerous crossing.
"The reason that I entered the sea is the situation which is going on in our country. Our country is war."
The European Union has paid the Libyan government in Tripoli more than $250 million to stop the world's tired, poor, and huddled masses yearning to breathe free from arriving on its blessed shores. The EU money funds the Libyan Coast Guard and indirectly supports detention centers for those caught trying to cross the Mediterranean to Europe. Nearly 6,000 people are stuck in centers like Tripoli's Tariq as-Sikka detention center. Eventually, they might be sent back to their home countries, or what's left of them. Human rights organizations have criticized the conditions at these detention centers. But the EU, riven by differences between member states, has not changed its policy regarding migrants in Libya, despite its glaring shortcomings. The migrants may leave Libya someday, but the trauma they experienced on their journey will stay, particularly with many of the women, for the rest of their lives. 18-year-old Danate from Eritrea says traffickers sexually assaulted her. "They beat us with a belt," she recalls. "Then they raped us. Then they fed us. Then they raped us." She's now pregnant, soon to give birth in a detention center with little in the way of medical attention. Laki, also 18 years old, is from Somalia. She says smugglers raped her repeatedly, and she subsequently gave birth. "Praise God who blessed me with this baby. I can't throw it away. The baby is a part of my body, but please," she begs, "take me from here." Of the 8 women freelance cameraman Gabriel Shaim interviewed at this center, 7 said they were raped. Nearby, on the outskirts of Tripoli, the war between Libya's competing factions rages on. The West was eager to help bring down the regime of Muammar Gaddafi, but since then has turned its back on Libya. The country has become an arena for local and regional rivalries. The madness here tolerated by the world, as long as the madness stays here. Ben Wiedemann, CNN, Beirut.